Hey traders, just want to do a quick update on XRP. I wasn't able to do a static video today because YouTube and Google were having major congestion issues or whatever. But just wanted to do a video on XRP because I haven't looked at it in like 5 days or something via static video. So we have had developments. You know, the double bottom was the topic of discussion last time. Left bottom, right bottom. You broke out, but you did not hit a measured move. You actually ran up to really like the area of resistance up here. There's a sell wall at 47.729 cents, right? So really what's happening is we broke out of a downsloping channel on the daily, right? And this was it, man. Once we broke out, it was extreme, and it was on high volume, which is really good, man. And since then, we haven't been making higher highs. But again, the psychology of what's developing right now on XRP, assuming Bitcoin wants to hold up and not like go insane like bearish or something, for XRP, you have accumulation going on, right? Every time we run up and sell off, we're making higher lows than our previous lows. Okay, so that's very healthy and good price action. And then the sell wall, someone just thinks there's a reasonable area to take profit. It's an area where it's a fair trade, right, to sell. So whoever it is, market maker, whatever, institution, is not letting it go above this price for now. But as you can see, there's only a certain amount of room left, right? I mean, you're getting squeezed in by a sell wall and upsloping support, right? Horizontal line resistance and support. So eventually a breaking point will occur before, you know, the 10th of June or something. Oops. All right, new patron. Really? Holy crap, nice. Who was that? Rocky Win, dude. Thank you so much for joining the Patreon in the middle of my static video that I don't even have an alert box set up on that, so I don't know why that happened, but thanks, man. Really appreciate that if you're watching. Anyway, so if you could break this, you could have very high prices ahead of you if Bitcoin, again, the macro has to hold up. The reason why, it's much larger than any pattern that we're seeing in the short term. This is extremely good, okay? You'd been contained within the parameters of this pattern for like 15 months, pretty much as long as I've been creating content, and then we finally broke out and you can see the volume. Okay, you are showing a little bit of bearish divergence, class B. You're accumulating, and I don't know if the peak and valley were, you know, tall enough to really look. I mean, I see it, right? You could definitely sell off with the divergence, but if you're truly bullish, this divergence won't matter much, okay? With the golden cross that occurred and the breakout and accumulation and the sell wall, the ascending triangle, you could be setting up for much higher prices. Higher prices close to 60 cents maybe. I mean, you go from the low point here to the high point. A very simple way to measure a target, right, from a range of some sort. Like that. So measure move again is 59.3 cents. So if we could ever break 47.792 cents, we could have a nice opportunity to run to the upside more. But as it stands now, there is a decent amount of resistance. Look, you'll face resistance at 55 cents, a little resistance at 51 cents, resistance at 58 cents, right? Lots of chop. It's not like a lot of these altcoins that are just straight up, man. A lot of the altcoins, even Bitcoin, they're like going straight down, and then they're going straight up after. Like XRP was like, all right, it just like broke down, up, down, sideways, right? It's just doing a bunch of this. And so like getting out of this is going to be a little bit more difficult than something like this, where like VeChain, for instance, just, or ICX or something, they just dumped. And then when they recovered, there's just like no resistance above it. So it makes it much more smooth, much easier to break to the upside. Because when you break, you know, when you build resistance, it's harder to get above it. And so if there is none, then it's much easier to move up. So XRP has definitely got its work cut out for it, and it's really early. But all great runs start somewhere, and a lot of times they start after downsloping resistance breakouts and ascending triangles with golden crosses. Okay, so this is very early in development. This could go much higher over time. But again, you must have Bitcoin perform, or at least not sell off dramatically. All right. If you enjoyed this quick update on XRP to USD, hit the like button, that bell, so leave a comment in the description below. Thanks so much. I go live 6 p.m. Eastern and 11 p.m. Eastern, pretty much 7 days a week. So I'll see y'all then. Respect the TA.